Okay, welcome to this quick little training, which is here to help you out, just pre-call, just kind of so that you know exactly what's going to go down in our call. Just because it's not often I do these consultation calls, so I just send this over to people before we jump on a consultation call, just because it makes the process a whole lot smoother, and it means that I'm not here to waste your time, you're not here to waste my time, and I can just help you out a little bit. Whatever it is, whatever the reason we're running up a consultation call, whether it's because you're one of my friends, I'm doing you a favour, or you've just booked in for a free consultation. Whatever the reason is, this video is just kind of going to briefly go over how you can actually market your Instagram content correct as a coach. Now, this is just our little funnel here called our boosted reel ad funnel mixed in with a DM process and an ad process and quite a whole lot of other stuff. But either way, so it begins with these things called boosted reel ads. Now, these are basically videos where we target our ICP. So if you guys don't already know what your ICP is, I recommend you go away and research this before the client call. Before the coaching call, sorry. But either way, your ICP is your ideal client profile. Now, this is the type of person that you really, really, really want on your account. So, for example, a fitness coach who coaches dad, a fat loss fitness coach who coaches dads, their ICP is going to be an overweight, busy dad. A Pilates mum, their ICP is going to be a mum who's looking to get more mobile, to stretch a little bit more. Someone who does investing, someone who's like a wealth manager, their ICP is going to be probably someone with a decent amount of wealth, an okay amount of finances, that sort of thing. Then, so I don't know, for example, a man in high finance, or not high finance, a man high up in corporate job, or an entrepreneur, or a business owner, someone who has a lot of money. And then if we think about, I don't know, business coach, their ICP will be a business owner, right? That's your ICP. Now, what we want to do is we want to pre-qualify by calling out this ICP. We want to be like, if you are a, and then the ICP. So if you're a dad over 35 struggling to lose weight, then these are the three things you need to do to achieve X, Y, and Z. Boom. Pre-qualify. That's pre-qualified them. That has called them out. If you're a young man in your 20s who's if you're a young man in your 20s who wants to become that playboy, then these are the three things you need to do to up your game. I don't know, whatever it is. And then you want to be giving them value. So these are it's called a boosted reel ad, by the way, which is basically where we're targeting an ideal audience set out by Instagram. Now, Instagram figures out this ideal audience by running some tests. We use the Advantage Plus creative here and just boost it up from Instagram desktop. And so it obviously pre-qualifies. Then we're going to give them the value. And in every video, you want to be giving them a top three thing. So these are the top three ways to achieve X, Y, and Z. Now ramp them up in value. The first one you're going to give, medium value. Middle one, least valuable. Final one, most valuable. Right? That's how you want to overdo it. Then you want to finish off with, and in between each of these value segments, by the way, it's going to literally just be a 5-second explanation. You're going to be like, this is the point you need to do, and it has this effect. This is the point you need to do, and it has this effect. The reason we want to do it in this way is because then you can kind of get people into your account, and once they go through that follow CTA and they begin following you, then they'll see your other videos where you're explaining those points. And this is really beneficial for you in your terms of your marketing, because then you can have other people coming in and being like, okay, I need to learn how to do this. Drop your follow, watch loads of other videos, get really nurtured in, maybe to follow some DM processes, and then get booked into a call. Very, very, very simple, very lovely. But either way, then you want to begin nurturing in your leads. So you're going to be running 5 stories a day, 1 reel a day, 2 YouTube videos a week. And all of this content will kind of make them feel very comfortable with you. They'll get to know you very well. And they'll also learn a lot more about your process. And pushing these YouTube videos is really important because, in 1 7-minute YouTube video, you're about 10x as likely to get sold compared to one 30-second Instagram reel. In fact, the percentage is higher. It's 14 times more likely. And the thing is, the more YouTube content you can stack up on people, the more value they're going to get, the more of a connection they'll get, and the easier it will be when they join that, when they join that connection call, when they join that consultation call, when they join that sales call, whatever type of call you're offering, when they join that call, they'll feel it. Then we want to be using retargeting ads. Now, these are A, to retarget people who've already had a call with you, who you want to have in our long-term lead diary. B, to retarget people who have engaged with content, but then they've been slacking off. You know, they haven't been carrying out things, they haven't been continuing, and that sort of thing. Or C, we just want to retarget the general audience, just because, you know, not every Instagram reel is going to get pushed in front of someone's face. And then the final thing you want to go ahead and do is when people start filling out these DM processes, you know, they comment on ManyChat automation, that sort of thing, we want to begin to connect, qualify, and convert them over. This is to book them into a call and get some sales, and this is just your DM process. And you'll obviously have some warm outbound leads coming in where you're DMing the followers, and you'll have some inbound leads coming in for a CTA. But either way, then you can close them for cash and collect on a call. And obviously, as I'm running a full stack marketing agency, I also help with sales call practice, so I can help you out with enough consultation call with that. But this is the main funnel I'm running. So this is the main thing we're going to be discussing here today. And what I highly recommend to get the most value out of this consultation call is get some of your KPIs up. You know, I'd love to see your story views. I'd love to see your reels. Maybe try experiment with posting a YouTube video before this so that we can have some KPIs to work with. I can ask you questions, we can get a base idea, and we can figure out where the issues are at right now with the marketing. And then I can help you out for free, give you some value for free, because, you know, consultation. I want to help a friend in return for them helping me. So, if you've watched this video this far, I just want to quickly explain how our call is going to look like. So we're going to begin with me just asking some questions, just to get to know you. If I've allowed you to book in a call, I probably know you somewhat decently already, and you probably know me very well, but I may need to just know some information about your actual business, because, you know, we may be friends, but I need to know about your business, right? Even if we are friends, we're taking this in a business standard. Then, from there, I'm going to kind of diagnose the issue. We're going to really dial in on these questions, and these will be a lot more customized based on what you've been saying. And almost like a doctor, I need to figure out the exact issue. So I'm going to go through, try and figure this out. We'll just ask some questions. Then we'll take it one of two ways here. Now, obviously, if we can figure out some very easy solutions, some like, oh yeah, just do this, this, and this. Like, I can send you with homework. I can be like, just post 5 stories a day, 1 word a day, and you'll have this sorted. Then you want to go down that route. However, if we go down the route? I've forgotten. However, if we go down that I can't actually help you, then I'm going to send you over free resources. You know, I know a lot of YouTube videos. It could be that you just want to run actual Instagram ads. You know, you don't want to do one of these ad funnels. Then I can help you out. I can send you over YouTube resources. If you want to be running a organic personal brand, I can send you over YouTube resources. And to be fair, I did also work in that industry once upon a time. But either way, the whole point of this call is I can send you over in the right direction. I can give you the homework, or I can give you the resources, whatever it takes. And yeah, the whole goal of all of this is just to really, really help you out, dial in your systems, and allow you to scale up. So, if you are at all interested about asking me any questions before the consultation call, drop me a message down below. But if not, yeah, goodbye. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye.